Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Octoman, and this is the live stream or later on for you guys video about Epic War Saga Relaunch 2018. In the last part, I was actually fulfilling the quest 8 or chapter 8, mission 3, I guess. Let's very quick see about this. Yes, that's what we did. And we cleared this one to 300% with 3 different possibilities, as you probably have seen. If not, gonna repeat them pretty quick or just tell you what to do pretty quick. So, what I did is I actually took Vigoroth the Red as my main hero over here, just went over. Also, I used the Ragnarok, which I got from one achievement about winning 2000 battles, and then I just go over like rather close to him and made sure that I shoot out fire volcanoes. That is one possibility. Next one is going to be send a little hobbits and something out of fire, so probably the fire could be in the background, or gonna use the ninja assassins. Well, not really good here, but possibility. And that's pretty much it. So, but you need to make sure that you send allied hobbits first, otherwise you're gonna get shredded by those whatever monsters. However, let's dive into mission 4 pretty quick. So as you can see, this guy, we know him already since he's of type fire. Of course, we're gonna go and check out water units in the first place. Also, we're gonna check his stats. So what you can see is he only has 64,000 HP, 4,400 attack. Well, nothing fancy for us, I guess. Also, he probably starts a bit quicker. Let's see. Well, not that much actually, just a bit. Mana plus 30, so probably we're gonna see a big unit in the very beginning. Probably these guys over here, depends on how fast he's going to send these guys to us. Or we probably see the Dark Guardian next over here, which has a population of 4, but only a cost of 3. So I guess it depends a bit on what we are going to send it first as well. So once again, I tried to get stuff out with water units. The downside is he has 2 times thunder units, which can counter all of that stuff I'm gonna send, I guess. I haven't tested this one out, so let's go and dive into our formation. I'm gonna change my hero back to Popo so I can make use of Rage. And gonna maybe put some Reaper into my deck. Probably gonna keep my little Fire Dragon here. Maybe I'm gonna also keep my Phantom Beast. I probably don't need the White Tiger since I get shredded instantly, I guess. But still, there are possibilities. I believe he can do that, or we can make use of them. I'm gonna stick to some of my Valkyries over here just in case, and also I need something to encounter maybe all the thunder units, so probably I'm gonna stick to my hobbits here as well. And what else could we make use of? Probably some pirates. So let's get into it and see what we can do over here. Probably I'm gonna start with these 3 in the very beginning so I can actually see what's going on, what's coming to me, and what can I encounter stuff with. So I'm gonna stick to my Reaper at first, and since he is sending ninja assassins in the first place, that could be a good solution over here. But you can see ninja assassins are doing quite some damage over here because they are quite fast. And now we have the next problem, as we already thought about, is going to be the Pegasus Knights. Probably are going to be a big problem. So we probably stick to some hobbits over here and try to go and pass by here as well. Now we keep on sending shadow goblins. So in the long run, not a good idea starting with the Reaper. Probably I started too slow, so I'm gonna try to get him out a bit quicker, but I don't think that we can do anything against the slow-mo, since he's going to take quite some time to get to the point. And as you can see, ninja assassins are just ripping away everything, because once again the Reaper is not the fastest. Okay, so let's test out Fire Dragon over here. So we take some Fire Dragons. Hopefully he's coming close as soon as possible. We're gonna help it with our allied hobbits over here. Now he's sending witches, which is absolutely bad for our Fire Dragon because they can keep him stunned and he can basically don't do anything against it. But as soon as we have some hobbits out, we should be able to help it even further. But as you can see, once again, Fire Dragon does just get shredded, or at least stunned on the position. The damage is not quite high, but as you can see, it takes quite some time before we can actually make it through. Meaning we can probably use some thunder units here as well to encounter everything in case of thunder as well. Those little goblins are doing some decent amount of damage to me already. So on the long run, this is not going to perform quite well. As you can see, we cannot do anything against it. We probably can try to even encounter more, but no point in trying to do that. So next one, let's stick to something really quick here, and maybe they are able anyhow to get rid of the ninja assassins, but as you can see, no way they can do anything against that. So what I'm gonna start with is now the small units first. So let's see what my Valkyries can do. They are quick and advancing as well as, like the ninja assassins are, maybe a good amount, are doing quite some damage over here. Also some true or shadow goblins are going to pass by, and the ninja assassins do get shredded by all my Valkyries over here. And as soon as they approach him, they are absolutely able to beat this guy down, because once again they are water and this dude is of type fire. Cool, so now we have one, or at least we beat it this one, or I beat this one with the Valkyries. What I can now try is, of course, get my dailies check. Still no weekly at the moment. That's cool. So let's see what else could we do over here to maybe speed things up. And as you can see, these guys are kind of blitz units already, so probably there's no faster way than just taking or making use of those guys. But still, I want to test it out, in this case with these guys over here, the Phantom Knight. And probably also I test out the Bloodsucker Vampire in a moment. So let's see what they can do to these little ninja assassins over here. Maybe they can pass by pretty quick, but honestly it's a 50-50. Most of the time these guys are not getting through these completely unhurt, I guess. So what you can see, when I just stick to these guys, they are absolutely immune against stun attacks, and they can do quite some damage. But as you can see, it just takes too long. So what else can we try? Well, at the moment we are not in a position to do anything. I just leave it alone and come back in a second. Okay, let's try pirates. Maybe the pirates are quick enough, I mean, I hope so, to get some damage out to the ninja assassins in the first place. As you can see, they are slow in advancing and take quite some time to push through. And also he's sending witches against these pirates, which are able to be stunned as well as will just die from it. So as you can see, only one hit makes them down. So pirates, not a good deal over here. No idea what's going on. Okay, so next one is, let's see what else can we try. We can try something faster, like maybe these guys. As I said before, the Bloodsucker Vampire, they are rather quick in advancing. They can heal themselves by just using a leech. And let's see if they are even able to beat down my ninja assassins, which they absolutely are not. 100% completely over here. Now we can try to make use of them and try to reach the witches. In any case, whenever we play Thunder units, we can predict that she or he as our opponent is going to do the same. So not a good deal for us. Probably we're gonna stick to Valkyries in this case. So what else can we do? We can try far range units, but still, as you know, they are rather low and or slow in advancing. We can probably stick to gorillas. I guess they can work. We can try this little dude here, the Earth Dragon. He might be able to shred through. I have no idea. But maybe he has some decent amount of defense to pass by at least some of these attacks. And also he's probably stun immune. Is he or is he not? He's immune against freezing, but he's not immune against stunning. But as you can see, he already takes more than, in case of timing, more than our Valkyries. And depends on what he gets hit by, he probably dies in a hit or two. Also, he is not performing fast enough, I would say, to beat this mission down. But as you can see, he's absolutely able to do it. Because he's like immune against all these other things. But still, not fast enough. So that are some of the possibilities. I bet there are even more. And I still could try out the White Tiger or even the Walk Rider, but I believe they are not even able to make any process, since he's sending the ninja assassins in the first place. So probably that would be something for the later run, or quite to the end game to do like the final hit. But also when we are using White Tiger, which absolutely doesn't make sense to me at the moment, as I already noticed, is they probably don't do any or not much damage. Next one is we could try out Mystics or even these guys, the Totems. Especially in the beginning, they might make some sense over here, but probably the damage of them is too slow or too low. And probably the hit possibilities for the Mystics, as you can see, they are just not worth anything. Never have used them, and they never made use of, or you never used them. I never used them. They are kinda useless in total. So another possibility would be water units with a big with a big armor, I would say, but low attack. In this case, the Shark Man over here, probably we can make use of them. Anyhow, we can buff them. They should be immune to at least most of the fire attacks, but again, all the witches don't like us. So what I would say, make use of your Valkyrie and hope that no witches are going to become spawned. Let's see if we are lucky again, or if we have been lucky beforehand by clearing this and not getting hit by witches, which are actually, not so expensive in case of sending units to us. But still, he is keep on sending that little goblins instead of the witches, which is totally cool for us. And that's how we probably, and hopefully sooner or later, can beat these guys down. But all these special attacks once again are hurting quite hard. So we need to be lucky not getting hit by them before we actually made it under them. And now he decided to send witches against us. It took him too long, or it took too long in total, and we are now unable to beat this thing again down. So all of that is absolutely horrible. So the best solution, or let's say the most secure way, is using Earth units here, I believe. So, like the Earth Dragon, probably we can also overrush him with pure Elite Hobbits. Or we can try out Gorillas. Once again, they need some time over here and there. But I guess we're gonna still try it out again. Maybe the sheer amount of these guys is going still be able to knock them all out. So they are quite good against the small goblins. But that's it. So no solution for that point. So I'm gonna stick to maybe the Earth Dragon and mix them up with Valkyries at the very beginning. Now we lure automatically these Pegasus Knights, which is not too bad at all. But with Earth Dragon equipped, we should be able to pass by these guys. Even through all these witches, we should be able to pass them by as well. Since our Earth Dragons do have quite some HP already, he's sending now Gorillas, but I don't think they're gonna stand any chance against the Earth Dragon over here. And we can send even more, which is, for the moment and for my rather low level, the best solution, I would say. So, I got a Dragon Egg, which is okay-ish, something consumable, nothing fancy. So I believe that is the most secure way for me at the moment to beat this one down. We can also try any other units out of the way. Let's see, what else could we try? Something far range would be okay-ish, I guess. But most of the time we need something which is rather quick. We can try out totems, even if I don't like them, do it through the lag they are producing, but still, let's test them out. They come in good amount of numbers, probably able to beat down all the ninja assassins coming up over here. Now, once again, he's sending witches, of course he does. Why not? And to encounter or counter all the witches, we should do anything with Earth again. And now everything is down, so no single choice over here for that way at all. So once again, it depends on the level you are in. I am level 260. I have like 1200, or let's put some more points into this. 1290 points over here. So nothing fancy at all. My equip is rather okay with the Ragnarok equipped. I can do some stuff here and there, but the most important thing is going to be you need to be rather tanky for this guy. So I believe the Earth Dragon for me is at the moment the best solution I can think of. Of course, it is rather risky. As you can see, these turns are extremely risky, so you need to protect your hero with at least one pack of, let's say, a little hobbits or something small. Even a Valkyrie should work quite fine, and then the Earth Dragon can do the rest for you. And if you want to help it even more, you can, I guess, do a throw at the Valkyries whenever all the witches are gone. So you probably want to help it out a bit. But the main damage and the main focus is coming from or going to your little Earth Dragon over there. They were absolutely able to beat this guy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what does it mean is you need to be absolutely 100% sure to bring water units instead of the little allied hobbits at the beginning probably, or you're gonna stick to Earth Dragons and get even more one after another. So send one, then send another, then once again send another. So maybe one of my Valkyries is making it through one day. I have no idea. Currently I have a good chance since he's watching to the right. Still not being a good choice over here, I guess. So yeah, now they did it. Too long, takes just way too long. Okay, so I'm gonna stick to, I guess, Earth Dragon the whole time, and whenever my first Earth Dragon came out and I still survived, which is absolutely horrible when you don't send anything in the beginning, then we are good to go. Okay, let's try it out once again. I'm gonna send the Earth Dragon. Again, RNG is a good factor over here again. So in case of where do my Earth Dragons go and start from? And now what I want to do is I want to stick to Earth Dragon again, since they are able to beat this guy down sooner or later. And I want to avoid that he's going to be the last one in my or on the playfield, so I send at least another one over here to do some decent amount of damage. He's going to take care of everything else as well, and sooner or later he's going to beat this absolutely down 100%. Once again, RNG is important over here, especially in casting the very first unit, which is currently once again quite slow, so gonna help it maybe with, well, doesn't really matter. So this is the problem we had already in one of the past videos or past missions, I guess. There was one mission where we had the bad luck that the units are getting spawned too much in the background. So what we now can do is just help the Earth Dragon just a bit, and afterwards getting more maybe hobbits out over here, at least for the beginning. Since we need to get rid of all the small shadow goblins, but we only get rid of them most of the time whenever we are surviving and whenever he's not sending any more of these. And this is only happening... Oh no. I go and restart. And try again. So we need to make sure that our Earth Dragon comes out quite fast in the beginning. If not, we're gonna need to help it with something to hold back the Ninja Assassins quite some time. Also not getting hit by the Fire Volcano from the opponent. Waiting until he's going to reach What the heck is now happening? He's sending phantom beasts, but okay, we made it. He is able to get rid of them. Still cost me quite some time once again. So I guess if you are in a higher level, like level whatever, 500, 200, not 200 is so small, but let's say you are at level, I don't know, 400, 600, something like that, you shouldn't have any problem here by using the Valkyries, I guess. Because you need to make sure that you keep on going and sending Valkyries, I guess. So you get, instead of getting those gorillas out, you're gonna get some witches out. Or some ninja assassins, as you currently can see. So whenever or whatever you play depends on whatever he plays. So let's try again. I get mine rather quick out now, so I'm a lucky person at the moment. So I'm gonna take my Valkyries and try anyhow to help it a bit. Now once again sending witches and getting rid of all my Valkyries. Too bad, I would say. My Earth Dragon is kinda immune against all these attacks. But he's not immune to this 2 times the Sword of Judgment. That's absolutely not possible for him. So that's why he died the last time, I guess, as well. So maybe when we get this Twin Diablos, we might be even faster in case of clearing this one, but I guess the most secure way at the moment is just that, and hope not getting hit too much by the Sword of Judgment, which is absolutely ruining like every strategy, as you can see, in every time in total, like every casting time. Okay, so as soon as I play any water unit, it seems that he's sending the witches, so you should be prepared for that whenever you're trying to play only water units. I wonder what else can we do? Do we have anything small but quick? Well, we have these guys, the goblins, but I don't think that they are doing anything. What else could we try to maybe be faster? For pushback, these guys are insane, but they're having the problems against those fire units in the beginning. We don't have anything, or not much. Maybe you can try these guys, but I don't think that they're doing anything. And we're gonna have the Elf Protector, which is quite slow in advancing. I bet I haven't even purchased them. So they are melee and do freeze attacks. These guys here probably are some good or decent tank units over here. Let's get these guys, the Dragon Warrior and the Elf. Something, and I guess Lamia will not perform as much as anything else. Yeti is probably also something we can take our head into, but I don't think that they're doing too much over here. So let's take these guys, Dragon Warrior, and let's see if they can perform. They are quite expensive, 5 points or 5 coasts in the beginning, rather slow in advancing, and do not even reach the point where they should be. So Dragon Warrior probably not what we want to see over here. Let's see what we can do with all the small goblins. I guess nothing, but okay, who knows? Maybe they are super insane, but well, as you can see, they are not. And they can't even reach, or barely reach, the witches. So nothing for us. What else can we try? Gorillas. They're gonna one-hit KO every witch with their rocks. So these witches, or actually this AI is rather advanced, sending everything which can counter it, or everything which is able to counter it. He's going to send that stuff against us, so we're gonna have our trouble here and there. So like with the witches, he's going to send witches only when we are sending water units. When we are sending water units, then he is sending thunder units again, like the Pegasus Knights. Whenever we don't send anything, it's gonna take quite some time over here, so I just leave it alone. Okay, so what else? I bought the Yeti, and I bought... I didn't try this guy, however, most of them are just too slow. In advancing, let's try out Lemia. I have no idea how could they perform. They are okay-ish in speed. They are rather strong against the ninja assassins, but they're not against the witches. As you can see, they just, yeah, rip them apart. So maybe we need to put a mix out over here to be faster. Something like Allied the Hobbits mixed up with Lamia or Yeti or Dragon Warrior. But this way it just doesn't work. It just takes too much time over here just for that small unit. So I'm gonna stick to, I guess, Earth Dragon over here because that's the most impressive one, I guess. I don't think that I get my Yeti out quick enough, but I can still try that. Because the Yeti are, as I remember, are rather slow in advancing as well, so I need to send hobbits first also. Then Yeti is coming sooner or later, also gets burned by ninja assassins, so they don't work quite nice, as well as all the witches are also coming next to here. So, your best bet against all the thunder units are, Earth units. I'm gonna check out my Earth Temple and see if I can find something quicker or better over here, which I haven't tried yet. I could try these guys. I believe they are rather quick in advancing. But 350,000 is quite some price. But still, let's try them out. I guess they can help here out as well quite nicely. But once again, they are rather expensive. So maybe they have some good chance over here to help out and boost through the mission. But as you can see, they get totally shredded by ninja assassins. In the first place, the enemy does not know what to send. He's sending gorillas, which is okay-ish for us, but as you can see, these guys are doing like no damage. So we would need to help it again with something of kind water or whatever. So a waste of 350,000 in total over here. So I'm gonna go out. And I guess I don't try any more stuff over here. I don't think that I missed anything which could do the job quite nicely over here. Once again, we could try these elf protectors, but they are super slow in advancing. That's what I know of. So probably not a good choice. Also, the witches in the background are probably not what we are. Yeah, after. What else could we try? We could also try witches out. Once again, we were using Phantom Knight. Took some time, but still, I guess they are able to beat this. And in case of witches or whatever, we could also try these guys out. Our lovely Holy Matriarch, but we need to take care of the ninja assassins in the first place. So as you have seen, they got rid of all of them, but Holy Matriarch should be able to beat down any witch in the background with ease and no problems at all. So we're gonna help it with some Phantom Beasts or Phantom Knights again over here just to push a bit. And whatever they are sending is probably no problem for the Phantom Knights, because we can produce quite some numbers, and with the help of all my Holy Matriarch, we should be able to beat this guy down as well, sooner or later. Still quite some time consuming over here, but as you can see, we do permanent damage to Vigoroth by using the Holy Matriarch. So if you don't have anything else, you might want to stick to them or stick to the Phantom Knight, and you are absolutely able to beat this one again. So once again, there are hundreds of possibilities, I guess, or at least some where we can mix and match like all the units together. Downside is, once again, if there are so many witches in the background and we are like getting hit permanently by all of them and barely do a hit to the enemy hero, then it's going to take quite some time before they are absolutely able to do damage. But there's one idea I got right now. Are these Dark Knights? Are they called Dark Knight? These guys are Thunder as well, and probably strong enough to push through as well as do all the damage to these guys. So there are always ways to push through, but once again would take me too much time right now. Let me go to the Thunder Temple and see. These guys, I believe they have been Dark Warrior. Probably these guys are the ones I'm looking for. Templar Knight, rather huge HP. Okay-ish attack, but I guess I need something quick. I have Elite Collector unlocked because I bought one more unit over here, so give me that guy. I guess they are horseman style guys? No, they're not. Okay, then these are not the ones I'm looking for, I believe. I mean, they can shred things into pieces, but also, even if they are Thunder, they're gonna get stunned by the enemies. Bad one. Not what I was looking for in total. They can push quite good forward, which is nice here. And they can do quite some damage, but they get also crushed down by special attacks of the enemy hero. Let's keep on trying with the Dark Warrior. Not a good one, I guess. Oh, I disabled sound. Okay, so not the one I was looking for. I was looking for peeps, maybe these guys, which are on a horse with a big axe. I'm not sure if these are the guys. I don't really remember. But they have quite some HP. 4,000 something. Well, even not these guys. I have no idea. Maybe we need to go into the Monster Lab and check them out there. Horrible. That's what I can tell. These guys are horrible. They can't even stand against witches. They can't even move against or forward next to witches because they keep on stun lock. Just look at that. Everything is stunned over here. What's the purpose of such units? Nobody knows, I guess. So, not even these guys. So, I'm looking for something else. I know there are some Thunder units anywhere. Boomerang Man. Did I actually got them? Oh, I guess not. Oh no, that's not the Boomerang Man. Tribal Thrower. So Boomerang Man probably is also something we can check out. These are of type Earth. And what we need is 3 boomerangs and one of these guys, Elite Knight. So probably gonna get these because they are of type Earth and maybe they are quick. I have no idea. So let's go and buy these dudes. Maybe catapult. Well, no, I don't want to use crystal. And no, that's wrong. I need to go to not the blacksmith. I need to go to the Monster Lab and let's purchase these guys for 15,000 gold. Let's see if they can perform in any case. Gonna bring them here into my attacks or into my formation. They don't cost anything, but they come in quite good numbers. And they can push back like almost everything. The damage is quite low. Oh, and they can get stunned as well. That's bad. So, my conclusion, use Earth Dragons. That's the best way I believe you can handle all this Thunder units in the background. Otherwise, no chance. As you can see, small goblins even push through or go through these units. So, and on the long run, it's just taking too much time. So, no choice, no chance. I'm gonna stick to the Earth Dragon. If you can get your hands on Twin Diablos, just test them out and see what's going on. Once again, you need to have some good amount of RNG over here to not get hit in the first place or get killed in the first place. You might want to send the Earth Dragon directly and then something to encounter all the Ninja Assassins. Probably some Valkyries, but even those have been slow in advancing at the moment. So, once again, you need to be lucky that the Earth Dragon is quite close to you whenever he's spawning. And that's the only way I can currently think of over here. And once again, you can send anything because it will die anyways. Do it through all the witches. So yeah, that's what I do now. I'm gonna keep on sending, well, Earth Dragons in the first place. Hopefully Earth Dragons do not get killed by a double Sword of Judgment, which happened already and probably will once again. But you're better to send a second one just in case, so you are absolutely able to beat this down with the Earth Dragon. So do that. Send something small to help the Earth Dragons to approach a bit further, especially in the beginning. And once you are done with that, you can keep on going by sending more and more Earth Dragons. Don't forget to rage them if you can. And send another one, and you're good to go. And this way, your round should take not longer than, let's say, 45 seconds per level, per run. And that's actually the most decent one I can find out over here with my Resolo level. I mean, I'm still only level 260 and I haven't farmed quite some time now, so I didn't got any boost in this case, but as you can see, that's the only way where you can actually make sure to beat this one. Once again, RNG in the beginning, and that's the way to go. If I have forgotten any possible strategy over here, which you probably have discovered before or whatever, feel free to share it with me. I'm gonna try to get rid of the little goblins because they are ruining my run here at the moment. If you're unlucky, some of the Valkyries might touch him. So you might want to try to send a Valkyrie pack here and there. Once again, no Earth Dragon in sight, so I'm gonna help it at least to get some time in the very beginning. Now I'll wait until I can send a second one, and probably whenever the witches are gone, and maybe there are no other thunder units, I try to help it maybe with some water units to do the final touch a bit earlier, I would say. Maybe I'm gonna start to send them right now, because now the Earth Dragon is quite close and he's dragging all the damage. Hi Floris, no, I haven't tested this one out yet. That's a good idea. I tested this one yesterday with the other mission 3 over here, so probably you're right. But I still need to send something and have some decent amount of damage, of course, so let's try that out. Maybe you are right. That's actually the last thing I most of the time don't think of. And I'm not sure if I need that. I mean... Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this the way. So gonna make use of my Earth Dragon still in the beginning. And probably now that I'm not taking too much damage now. As you can see, he's not getting hurt by anything of my, you know, from this thunder or from this fire volcanoes. And that's the problem I'm gonna have here at the moment. Can still help it with some fire volcanoes. At least to get rid of all the horses. That's a good one. And maybe takes, or yeah, saves some time. Maybe I can also try to hit him with Swords of Judgment, but he did the same. So as you can see, yes, you're absolutely right. Of course he's pretty strong, but the fire volcanoes do not hurt the fire guy, because he's a fire as well. So Ragnarok, yes, just boosted, but doesn't really help it in the long run. Since, once again, he's vulnerable, or not vulnerable about or against fire. But still, your idea is quite cool. It's taking less in case of clearing up stuff. I don't need to be careful against these, but as you can see, even if I hit him, I just hit him like nothing. I mean, I don't hurt him at all with just these some hits over there, and he's not going to get burned much by my fire volcanoes, but it's good to push forward quite, let's say, fast. So we are not getting too much distracted by all of that, but I shouldn't go too close and try to hit him with the Sword of Judgment. I can probably heal my... okay. Next time I'll probably heal this guy. Since he is taking some time here also, gonna maybe send some of my water units and maybe give it a try. He's going to start doing damage. The witches are shooting over him. But once again, with just these fire volcanoes, you can see I don't do any damage, and I need to take care of that I'm not getting hit by Sword of Judgment when I go too close. So once again, I guess both ways do work quite goodish. At the beginning with this guy is actually not so hard to survive when you use this fire guy, because you're kind of vulnerable or not vulnerable or whatever. You are not getting hurt much by his fire volcanoes or fire attacks at all. Same for ninja assistants, can be countered easily. That's a good one. But once again, a bad one is that you cannot use rage in any case, and you're gonna need to wait quite some time before he's actually able doing some damage. And also can see somehow, since they are not that strong, they still need quite some time to advance. Also get hit by a lot of other stuff over there, as well as all the gorillas in the background. I'm gonna have to go back now, since otherwise I will die. And as you can see on the clock, it takes quite some time, and they are keep on dying because the damage without being raged is just extremely lowered. As you can see, 720 on the clock. So I'm gonna stick back to the other guys, since I remember that we were done faster with this guy. So gonna do basically the same, rage these guys, send some hobbits just to make sure not getting hit too much, rage them of course if possible, and then hope that the witches are not doing too much fancy stuff over here. But they shouldn't. Probably need to encounter all these small hobbits or goblins, whatever he's sending there. Now one made it through and starts to hit me. So maybe... and he's also coming close to me. What the heck is going on with him? He wants to get hit by me, I don't know. And now they made it again and killed my Earth Dragon, because I didn't do what I have done before. And that's what I'm gonna do now again. So I'm gonna send my Earth Dragon, help it with allied hobbits, just to increase some survivability of myself. Let the Earth Dragon clear everything up. Hope I do survive everything as well. And then I keep on sending Earth Dragon and nothing else but that. And whenever all the witches are gone, whenever all the Pegasus Knights are gone, then I'm gonna send some of my Valkyries, which I can actually do right now. So they are going to... he's actually getting rid of most of the damage in the first place. But I guess Not a good idea again. The gorillas seem to do quite some damage to him. And also, of course, all the special attacks he's getting hit by. Like, especially his Sword of Judgment is extremely hard for him to survive. As you can see, he got hit twice by that thing again. And so this way, it's taken even longer or even quite some time again. And all these gorillas keep on or holding him back. Plus all the special attacks of the enemy hero, holding them back again. Now the time is more horrible than the other version with Vigoroth the Red. So probably I did something wrong or RNG is not on my side today. I have no idea. Maybe I can help it here again with some Elite Hobbits to get rid of the witches even quicker. I don't know. But in total, we can say that Earth units probably perform the best in this mission. Maybe that was another mistake, and I guess that was another mistake by me, since I haven't sent a next guy, a next Earth Dragon. Yay! RNG! Absolutely horrible. Sometimes. Another Sword of Judgment hit him down. And these gorillas do not help quite much. 2 times Sword of Judgment once again. What the heck is wrong with these guys? Okay, so time is still horrible, so probably it's an RNG thing, or maybe we are faster or more secure with the other hero. In the long run, it takes the same amount of time, I guess, so probably both ways do work quite good. One side or one downside again over here is we cannot boost our units with anything. We can try to heal them, but that's it. And we can help him by sending fire volcanoes next to all the enemies, like all the Pegasus Knights and everything else, and can burn it down because of the good amount of fire damage. Gonna send another fire volcanoes here to clear off everything, and hopefully sooner or later he's going to make it through. Yeah, maybe that's the better way. It's more secure, and you don't have the problem to die later on. Maybe I can even go against all these units already. Wow, that's nice. I don't really care about these, because they don't hit quite much, or hurt quite much. But also my fire volcano does not do anything against this guy. I still want to try to hit him with that. Let's see if I can do this. Well, damage was not as I expected. Gonna burn something here and there. Another Sword of Judgment hit my Twin Diablo, or just my Earth Dragon in this case. I better get away. Yeah, not a bad one. I guess that's... Thanks to Floris, I guess that's the most efficient way at the moment. And my res low level. To burn all the enemies down as much as possible. Also, I'm kinda okay-ish and don't have any problems again against his fire attacks. Also, I can get rid of like any unit which is coming to me. And meanwhile, my Earth Dragons are going to approach. I can try to help him with Fire Volcanoes. Better than not doing nothing with the other guys. Gonna send some Fire Volcanoes here again. And hope not getting hit by Sword of Judgment. I'm gonna try and Meteor out. It's a Earth Element type attack. Well, not really something, but still quite okay-ish. I mean, I guess it's not too bad at all. I need to finish that last round over here pretty quick. Well, quick is a good way to say that, but well, just finish that one so I can tell I have mastered this mission as well using Vigor of the Red and Earth Dragon. Send another one, also help again with some Fire Volcanoes, even if that doesn't make any damage to him. And then I'm good to go. So, most of the strategies to come back to the original one. To the Earth Dragon. Maybe once again you're better with Twin Diablos if you get your hands onto some. I have no idea where to get them, I guess in the Monster Lab at a rather high level. But these guys do their job quite good. And that's it. 300%. I mastered this mission. It took quite some time to clean this one, but still, that's the way, I guess. And also, I got some titanium ore, which I probably need later on to build some things. I have no idea what, but, well, who knows. And that's it, yeah, so I can actually go and farm offline now these missions over here, nothing fancy, just to make sure I get the dailies and my 10 crystals over here. I don't really care about gold, since gold farming is something I can do somewhere else. And that concludes my live stream over here. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you still enjoyed this one, even if it took a bit longer over there. So once again, as a conclusion, make use of Vigor of the Red and Earth Dragon, and you're absolutely good to go. Have a good one. Thanks a lot again for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And see you in the next live stream or video. Bye bye.